Good evening and welcome back to Be Rich. One of the unintended consequences of what is happening in US is the fintech revolution. Over the last 3 years, we have been going gaga and over the way fintech has changed the world. And we have been talking about crypto as being a great success. And that crypto is the new gold. And fintech would change the way we do banking. And this is the way the world is going to be. Nobody realized that none of these fintech companies were making money and they were struggling. But why worry about such small things such as cash flow and profits when you had a central bank which was filling the punch bowl with choicest drinks from the alcohol family and making sure we were all drunk and happy? Money was freely available at zero rates, and the central banks were willing to buy all sorts of junks such as mortgage, junk bonds, corporate bonds, and also treasury. In the past era, the central bank would just inject money into the system and let it be. But the difference this time in the Western world was that the central bank injected money and handed it to the central governments, who promptly handed it over to the poor and to the middle class, who went and spent the money. This led to rampant inflation, and this inflation further got exacerbated by the Ukraine-Russian war. Central governments and central bankers across the world are struggling with high inflation, and therefore one expects interest rates to climb. As interest rates have begun to climb, it has put heavy pressure on raising of capital, for free capital is no more available. Even companies which got listed, bought over and again relisted, such as PayPal, are in serious trouble. The price of PayPal stock has crashed heavily. One must be aware of what happened during the Berkshire Hathaway meeting, where Charlie Munger, the wise owl and partner of Warren Buffett, took aim at Robinhood and called it irresponsible. He took this pot shot because Robinhood had taken money from the investors to go public. Actually, there was no money required for Robinhood at that time. All that was needed was to find what is the fair market value of the company. However, the initial promoters and those who had stock wanted to take some money off the table, and they successfully did so. But as usual, it's the person who came last to the party who loses money. The people who subscribed from private equity at very high prices are the ones who are carrying the can, as the valuation of these fintech stocks have jumped. In the Nasdaq is down 29% from its peak value, but fintech companies are struggling even more, and the average value drop for the price of these fintech companies is nearly 50%. That is, these are trailing the Nasdaq fall by more than 20%. This fall will separate the men from the boys, and those who are able to survive and able to put money to work and have an established cash flow model and a path to profitability will survive. Several Me Too companies which started along with digital wallets and who have now tried to pivot to other businesses will fail, even having global marquee names such as Warren Buffett as among their shareholders. Because unlike other countries, in India, the central bank under Raghuram Rajan started the NPCI, and all transfers of money between two accounts, irrespective of which bank they have a branch, is possible through the NCPI, thus making checks redundant. All this has meant that listed fintech companies have taken a big hit in value. Square, another company started and owned by Jack Dorsey, changed its name to Block, but that has not solved the fate of that company, and the price of that stock is down more than 50%. Companies are finding it extremely difficult to raise money. One fintech company has lost $470 million in value. $500 billion has been wiped out from a market cap of one particular fintech company, putting it under severe pressure. Another company, which is not listed but raises money regularly from private equity investors to fund its operations, Klarna, has been in serious trouble. At peak valuation in the previous round, it was valued more than $65 billion. Today, it is being valued at $7 billion, a drop in valuation of more than 50%. This company is now raising money at $7 billion valuation. As things stand, it is very difficult to raise money. With the American interest rates continuing to tighten and a further full 1% hike expected this quarter, one can expect more severe repercussions because most of these private equity valuations are valuations between two friends who help each other take off difficult assets off the table and hide them wherever it can be hidden. All this means that the pace of innovation in the world of fintech is definitely going to slow down. And banks can heave a sigh of relief because at one time, even Kotak Mahindra's Uday Kotak believed that fintechs would rule the world and that banks would find themselves uncompetitive with people like PayPal and Alipay and Alibaba, which tried to replicate the loan business. In India, Paytm tried to get into wholesale retail lending. All this will not work because capital has become scarce around the world and more dollars are fleeing emerging markets and Europe's and back into the United States. The party time for fintech is definitely over. If you like this content, hit the like button, press the subscribe button, turn on the bell notification. If you do not turn on the bell notification, you will not be notified every time we put out a video. Once again, I thank you for your support to Be Rich. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.